Okay, so we just finished our lashes on Celine. Well, her eye kind of turned out to be her eye, part of her eye. And now we're going to do another lashes. So in this Blender file, if you have this file or your own, just click on front view, shift right click, shift left click. Oh, I don't know, my cursor is being funny. I think my mouse, there we go. I have to click a little bit harder. Okay, there it is. Shift right click. Okay, so let's come down here, shift right click and put our cursor there. And then shift A, Control A. Let's see. Add. Since we can't remember our keyword shortcuts, we want to say add. We want to say shift A, mesh, and come down here, right here, image, and mesh plane. And then we're going to get an image and we're going to bring it in. And we want this image. And we're going to do these lashes because they're really cute. And there we have it. And I'm going to just come over here. And, well, first I'm going to bring this down. And S to scale it up a bit. And bring it down. And I'm going to move this down. I'm going to come over here now. And I'm going to click the last image we just did. And I'm going to hide it. And I'm also going to click on disable selection so you can't select it. If it's turned on, we can't select it. And that's good. And I'm going to hide it. And I'm going to turn the render off. So now I'm going to select the new image that I just brought in called Lashes Thick, and I'm going to rename it to Reference Image Lashes Thick. And I'm going to turn on Disable Selection. There we go. And I'm going to hit N to hide that menu right there. And I want to toggle that closed. And I'm going to make a new folder. Right now at the top, I'll have it selected so that when I make a new folder, it'll come down here. Because a lot of times I forget and I leave something selected and I add a new object and it'll pop into another folder. And if I want to find it, then I have to select it in the view like this, only we can't select it. But like the eyelash that we made in here, I can't see it right away, so I can hover my mouse over this outliner window, hit the period on the num key, and it will find it for me right there. So, but I'm going to make a new folder up here in the corner, new collection, and I'm going to name it Lashes Thicker. Thick. Thick. There. Can I spell it? Okay, now I'm going to select on it so that when we start this, my object will get inside of that folder. All right, so let's zoom in here. And it's nice because I can work here in front view and click on the little -Y, green, or 1 on the numpad. And we're going to do what we just did. And we're going to do it again, only this is going to be different because we've got some kind of thick lashes. So we'll just come up with an idea, but I want to make it simple for you. So let's zoom in and let's put my mouse here, right down here at the corner. I'm going to shift, and also I need to get into edit mode. I'm in object mode. I need to go to edit mode. So shift, right click, and there, my selection, my cursor is right where I want it to be. And now I want to add a vert, one vert, and just start drawing around the side. But first I want to select my image, my my Soline reference image right here. Select it in the outliner and come down here to materials, because it came in as a material. But I think I need to select it, deselect, or select that to deselect the lock or unlock it. Now edit mode, go back to edit mode, select the image, and there, it automatically, when we imported this reference image, add image mesh, add image mesh plane. When we did that and we selected an image, it automatically set up a material for us. So we can see it down here. If we drag down, we can come here and see the lashes, and there's our image and our image nodes. So that's nice. And then I'm going to turn the roughness up so that we can do just like we did, just take the glare off of the image while we draw. Okay, so we placed the cursor where we want it, and we're going to add our first vert, our first vertice. So let's go tab into edit mode, and it's kind of funny in here. So let's see, what are we in? Let's go to scene world, and my lighting is messed up. So let's go here. Oh, we can't, because we can't see that. So we need to fix our lighting. Let's come here, back into the material mode. And we can come in here to scene world, and we can, let's see, we can work in here. But my lighting is still funny. What is it? Let's see. Let's go to... That's not it. It must be my... Oh, there we go. Huh. I wonder what that was. Interesting. Well, maybe it was the light was too bright. No, that was fine. Oh, that looks so cute. Pink. Oh. Anyways, Blender's funny, or I'm half asleep. So here we are. Okay, we're back in see preview mode, edit mode. It's looking fine. So I don't know what it was. The Lord is helping me. All right, here we are. Now where are we? Let's start again. Okay, we're in edit mode. We can start. We've got the cursor in place, and we're going to add our first vert. So here we go. Vertex. No, we want to go add single vert. Bing. And there it is. I see the mouse go on. And then we want to extrude. So E to extrude, select it, did I select? Oh, I have to turn the image back off because I selected it. I have to make it right here, the image reference, so that I don't select it. But I don't see my VERT. Where is it? Close this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to select all. Oh, look, that was what the issue was. I had everything selected. Huh, how come I don't remember that? Anyway, must be really. I deselected it. That was funny. What a funny color. Okay, well, now we know. Things are always different. Okay, let's add a vertex again, because I don't see. I can search it. Vert. No, just the other ones that are named. Okay, so let's try adding a vert. Maybe I have to go. Oh, I think I have to be in edit mode. I don't draw this way a lot, but let's add the vert in object mode. Add mesh single vert. Okay, I see it, the orange dot. Now let's tab into edit mode. And let's hit E to extrude. Oh, I'm in object mode still. What did I do? Okay, let's see. Selected. What is this? I must have added. What is that? Some kind of a. Oh, because I can move it in here, I think. All right, let's do this again. Extrude. Delete. Huh. Maybe I wasn't on the vertex. Okay. Select the vertex and tab into edit mode. And now select the vertex. So funny. E extrude. Oh, I need to be on the vertex. I was on the edge. Okay, let's try that again. Still not working. What's going on? Okay, so I had to reboot and let's try this again. Object. Okay, we got our vert. We added our vertex. We went add mesh single vert. And now let's tab into, we added it in object mode. Let's go into, let's tab into edit mode. And I'm going to zoom in here. And now hit E to extrude. Okay, it's working now. And I'm going to select that vertex, grab it and pull it all the way up to the top. And then E, hold the E down, then drag your mouse out. And I think I'm just going to come out. Actually, I'm going to come here. And then I'm going to extrude and come down, extrude and come down, extrude, click down, extrude, come down, extrude. And I'm just going to do this a bunch of times. And it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to edit these when I'm done to my heart's content and get just warmed up drawing like this. I think that's all we need to do. We want to draw in blender. We can. Now I'm going to click there. I'm going to click down. I'm going to click here. Click out here. And keep holding down my E and moving my mouse to extrude the vertex, and then extrude, hold down, and then now we are here, right here, back where we started. And now we can do what we did in our last. Select them both, hit M for merge. And I'll say merge at the cursor because I already placed the 3D cursor there. And I'm going to hit 2 to get on the draw, to get on the line tool, and G to grab it to see if that's, yep, connected, and right click, snap that back. And there we have it. We'll hit A to select all, and we can see our lashes. And I did something a little different there, but we can edit this too. I think I'll click 1, get back on the vertice, and G to move that maybe down a little bit here. And then now I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. And I'm going to select, I'm going to click Save, File, Save As, Solonly, Star Bloom, Lashes, I'm going to call them thick. And save that. There we have it. Control S. And now, so we had this first vert, and we can come in here and look at it in solid mode. And it looks fine for now. So I'm going to click back into material shader mode, and I'm going to do it again. So this time I'm going to go ahead and go back out of edit mode. I'm going to tab back into object mode, and I'm going to start a new vertex, and I'm just going to come down here and shift right click, say about here to move the cursor, and then shift A, mesh, add single vert. There it is. I see it in the orange dot. Tab back into edit mode. And now E to extrude. Looks like I'm having that. Oh, I'm in object mode. I thought I tabbed into edit mode. There. E. I wonder if I lost my keyboard shortcut or something. Having a little bit of an issue with that. Oh, there we go. Maybe I was zoomed in too far and I couldn't see it in the dark. So I'm extruding, and so now we have another vertice object started in our outline. You can see it there. I'll click to select, G to move it up, and I think I'll do like I did last time, just come up to about here, click down, E to extrude again, E, pull my mouse, extrude, E, extrude, E, E, holding my E key down and rolling my scroll wheel, and bring that down close to the other vertex. Click to select them both, and then M to merge at cursor. And I will double check that too. And G to grab, and right click to snap it back, and it looks like they're connected. Okay, so we have these two objects, and I'm going to tab out to actually I'm going to hit Z and go to solid mode. And now we can see both of our vertices there. If I hit A, I can select it all. So now we have two of them, and I just wanted to see how it was doing. And it looks good, 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 good. And I'm going to tab back into object mode. And I'm going to select them both of these. I think I'm going to actually tab into edit mode, and I'm going to move this just a, whoops, I can't see it. Edit and undo, I need to get back into prep mode. I can see that, and hit select this, get on the move tool. I don't see it. It's not on the vertex, but that's okay. Hit G to grab, and I'm just going to move it a little bit. Let's see. The G key, but actually, edit and undo that. I want to get on the vertices and do it again. G, edit, undo. I'm just going to select these two. G. I want to move that up a little bit like that. I don't get it kind of a good fill. A good fill. And I can edit these when we're done. Okay, so back in object mode, select them both, and object join or Control J on the keyboard. And now we have one object. I'm actually going to undo that, and I'm going to save copy of this file, save, file, save, and incremental. And now I'm just going to file, save as, thick, joined. And then I'll have a copy of that like that. Now let's select them again, Control J, and they became a group. So now they're joined together. We can tab into edit mode. We can go to faces, and we can hit fill. No edges selected. Oh, I have to, let's see, select all. Let's see, A, select all. I might have to, there we go, fill. It worked. All right, yay. Let's go look at the drawing. Let's see, where's the reference image? there, we have to tab, we have to get over here into solid mode. And I'm going to hide that for a second. Yeah, that filled pretty good. And we can edit it too even after we fill it. I think we can select that, and we're in edit mode. We can move that. And then we can come down here. We can move this out a bit. There we go. So see, we're getting so fast. And all of this can be edited, but it's just getting the swing of drawing with the lines. Drawing with the verts. Okay, so let's file save. And I think got kind of a fill. Let's see, click that there and I can move. Edit, undo. Just to make sure that's there. And get on that move tool if you need to grab the arrows with your mouse. Pull that up there. Okay, that looks good. And then we can play around with these all we want. We can move them up. We can slide them over, pull them down. It's up to you. However much time you want to spend, and then also you can just click vertices and right click subdivide to get subdivisions if you want to make more. Right click subdivide and move that. Actually just this one, and that can be moved over. So we can do that. That's fun. And let's pull this one up. This one up, over, and this one like this. Let's pull this one up higher since we have more room for it. Shift click, right click, subdivide. Select, right click, subdivide. I can select these and move them over. And we can do as many of those as we want. So that looks cool. And I'm going to move this down, whoops, over, down a bit. Maybe this one up. Or maybe pull it down. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now let's take a look at that. See if it's flat. Select that. We can hit A and make sure that we're in, where is it? Yeah, individual vertices. And then we can hit A to make sure these are all flat. And S to scale. And then hit Y. Y, 0, 0. And that will flatten them all, the verts, on the y-axis if they got pulled out. And then click Control S to save. Now let's get on to number 3, faces. And let's select A, select all. And then E to extrude the faces. There we go. Pull them out a little bit more. Awesome. All right, let's tab into edit mode or object mode and select the eyes. See, there's our first thing we gotta do. Control A, apply, rotation and scale. Let's come down here. Let's go to object mode and see that it looks like they're fine. But Control A, rotation and scale, apply. It's right here, showing you two different places. And then we can just move the vert, move the origin point, excuse me, verts, right here, option, origins, and click, grab it. I'm going to move it to about here for now. It actually needs to come into the center, maybe not like that. And then click that back off. And now in object mode, we've got our eye, we can move it all around, we can rotate it. And let's add a material. Let's move this forward like so. Looks great. And so we want to come over here to material, into the properties, and click. Select the object, click new. It added a new material. Let's name it material thick lash. That's good. And then click base color, and let's make it black. Let's pull the roughness up so it looks nice and black. And there we have it. There's our second eyelash. Woohoo! All right, we can draw. We can draw in Blender. We can practice doing and learning Blender just by drawing in it. It's fun. And we can change the eyelash color if we want to. Or green. How about blue? Oh, I used to love to wear blue mascara when it first came out. It was so exciting. All right, see you in the next one. This is Dark Luke and Star Bloom, and we are making 3D game characters. See you later. We'll see you in the next one. We're going to put these eyelashes in a mirror so they're on the opposite side, and then we're going to draw the head. Bye for now. See you in the next one.